Well, hello, friends, and happy Wednesday. Starwin jumping in with confetti right as we pop onto the screen. What timing? Congrats to Kale, Shri, and Drummerific for jumping up on that early crew podium. Good to see you all. Dragonwing, hello as well. How are you all? I'm seeing the chat. Yes, it would be amazing if mods got automatic, like, at least a like secondary view for ads or something, so that they don't get pulled away. That is such a weird thing for sure. So yes, agreed. Good to see you all. I hope, like I said, that you're having a wonderful Wednesday. We are gonna be doing some Hollow Knight tonight. Yeah. Um, Tomorrow's gonna be a concert one way or another. I don't know which way I'm going, but I know I'm going to a concert. I have asked a few friends to attend different concerts, so we'll see who feels up for it. Your laptop almost died on you. Oh no! Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. That is no good. But no, I'm either going out of town and going to see Toad the Wet Sprocket and Sixpence None the Richer, which would be really fun. They're also playing in Seattle on Friday, so if I don't go out of town to see them, I might get tickets and go see them on Friday. I don't know. I need to find somebody to go with me for that too. Just not that I can't go to a concert on my own. It's just I would prefer the company. So yeah, we'll see. But then tomorrow night, even if no friends go with me, I'm still going to a concert. just one of them. Well, thank you, Shri. Peanut Butter Rampage, hello. It was so fun coming over to your stream the other day. Hope you're doing well. Yes, concerts are fun with people. Concerts are fun without. So since we're just getting to meet, hi. No, I've attended a ridiculous amount of concerts. I work in the music industry as like a side gig in the Seattle area. I do pop-up concerts around the city. I work a festival that now is mostly country music focused, but has a variety. Normally, actually, this weekend, I would be working another festival, 3-day festival called Timber. It's Timber Outdoor Music Festival, and it's a really fun one with a bunch of outdoor activities and everything. But I was planning on not being here this weekend. Unfortunately, things happened and I am home, but because I wasn't sure I was going to be in the area, I decided not to work it this week, which was a little bit different. But yeah, I like the PBR. I had not caught that acronym there. But Sixpence None the Richer and Toad the Wet Sprocket, that's your childhood, right? Yeah, that early 90s. I guess Sixpence None the Richer took like a 20-year hiatus or something like that, or at least separated from their drummer. So they're back with the original band and really excited to be back doing that music. So I was like, yeah, that'd be good to go see. There's a few others that I want to see as well. I did not decide to do Timber. No, I'm staying home from it. As tempting as it would be, it just, with work where it's at and everything, it was just going to be too much this year. So I am skipping it, which I still might. I don't know. No, I'm trying to talk myself into it, but I can't. I have to meet up with my parents this weekend, and so I have to leave town. And Timber's already an hour from home, so like that would just be so much traveling everywhere. It'd be too much chaos, which for me is saying a lot. But yeah, I do want to see Toad the Wet Sprocket and Sixpence None the Richer. So it's either going to see them tomorrow night out of town with a friend, or finding a different friend to go see them on Friday. But I think I'm going to go see them either way. The other one tomorrow, if the out of town friend isn't available, then I'm going to go to see a couple of bands I've never seen before. Instant Crush and Linda from Work, which are two like female-led poppy, like punk pop kind of sound. So I think that would be really fun. I went last week because Midnight High was playing, and Bob ended up going with me, and we had a great time. So I'm crossing my fingers. I think that would probably be the one that I'd have the most fun at, just because it's outdoors in a park in the sun at sunset. There's just so many good things like combined to what's happening there. So yeah, either way, going to do that. But you're going to test a button that, yeah, it works. Well, Dragonwing, I knew it was coming. So now you have seen what that button does. It's the whole thing. Yes. So congrats on reaching 50,000 points and redeeming them for a Wonderlandian. I know I've talked to you a little bit about this offline, but what that involves is we will talk offline and actually bring that in. And I don't have them on this screen. So give me just a moment. I'll bring them over so others can see what we're doing. And yes, I did let that chat through. Excellent. They are over here. Just so that they're here, I'll bring them up on the screen. So these are some of the Wonderlandians, and Automod give you a break. Yeah, it is very picky, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. But these over here are some of the Wonderlandians. We've got Bread and Butterfly, we've got Amy Ward Art, we've got Samsara Dusty, we've got, of course, our channel mascot here, and Weasel. Are the ones that we have so far. But we'll talk offline about who you would be or what you would be. You can be any species. You can be an animate object or an inanimate object. It doesn't matter. What we do is we hire an artist and you get added to this rotator that you will see on our ending screen. It used to be on the BRB. I need to bring that back. There's Sammy there. But your character will be added in. And I know, Dragonwing, you've seen the webpage as well, so we'll work through the whole blurb and all that stuff. But yeah, new text stream idea. We need an exclamation point Wonderlandians command that will display all of the Wonderlandians whenever you want to see them. Ooh. I like this, Shri. Yes. I need to give some people access to the private server. Oh, is it broken? There we go. Discord was like, I don't want to cooperate right now. Thank you. Where is the text stream tips from viewers? That would be a good one. But I think there's a text stream channel. Oh my gosh, text streams. There we go. Okay. There we go. You don't think you'll ever make it to the 50,000? You like adding emotes too much? That's all right. There's nothing wrong with using your points in the way that you like to use them. And it has been known for others to spend their points to get people Wonderlandians. So there are other ways to get them. But yeah. Anyway, Dragon, we'll talk about this during one of the community hangouts or one-on-one and discuss what yours would be. And then I need to call the artist and get them rolling because we've got 4 or 5 in the queue already. And actually, I need to just talk with lots of people. But yeah. And yes, Shri, I do still have to talk to you about yours. I know. Also, congrats on painting the roses. And I did see that you were successful at finishing painting the roses today. So very nicely done. Thank you for doing that. So yeah, last stream on Monday, we spent some time actually expanding some of the functionality here over to the YouTube crowd. So while YouTube doesn't have access to BTTV and they don't have access to point redeems, we wanted to give some of that functionality over there. And we're going to flesh out what that looks like in the near future. God, that sounds so businessy. Um, Buddy, oh my God. What a trip. Love it. Um, I imagine my chatbot didn't catch it up yet. Do, 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 do. Refresh. Okay. I guess the current chat we're using on this channel doesn't support it, but we'll figure that out. You don't want to boil the ocean. Maybe take it offline, do a walk and talk. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh my God. You're just doing corporate speak. Don't do that. My boss called me today. So we skipped our one-on-one and he reaches out this afternoon and he's like, "Hey, are you free?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Good. I've got a question for you." And he calls me and he's like, "Okay, so I was talking to um so and so at work and we have this big list of all of these programs and stuff that people go through and all these different little things and nuances that go into it and I was just wondering, we've got this field right now that's a text field and they can change it and make it be with anything we want, and I was wondering about maybe should, if it was a table." And he's kind of like rambling and thinking through his thought and I was like, "Yes." And he's like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "You don't have to finish that thought. The answer is yes. You're talking about making it something not be a text field anymore so that I don't have to worry about data integrity. Like, yes, we will make it work. Yes, it's going to be more work. Yes, it's going to take some time to implement it. It's worth it." Um, when was I going to tell you you got to roll as a Renaissance queen? Well, Shri, nothing official. And you guys have actually seen this dress before. I wore it on a painting stream, which, let me just tell you, giant bell sleeves when you were trying to paint a tiny little thing, terrible combination. Um, but it works great for I'm going to sit here and play a game and just have fun. Um, Also, at some point, I need to adjust the position of my lights. They drive me crazy. I want one like over here and one over here. And the one where they're at right now is directly behind my monitor. So I like to have them about 25 to 35 degrees off my camera. And this one's at like maybe 10 to 15 off my camera for Twitch and only about 5 off my camera for TikTok. So it's way too close. Um, and it's the bright light and it's straightforward. Whereas this one is very muted, very warm, um, only on at like 3%, but it's shining down at me because it's like up by the ceiling and it's just too far out there. Um, so, um, okay, I just think this is funny with the lyrics and that we have like all these protections for language and everything, and then the lyrics are saying certain things. Um, Luckily, the lyrics and the music only go to Twitch. And the reason is if this music goes over to YouTube, they will just shut down the stream until it's not detected. If they go to TikTok, it can be a live strike. You can't even hear the lyrics. That's okay. It was probably for the better. Um, I could share the song though. Do, 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 do. Actually, I'm going to go back to it because I kind of want to hear it. Having an intro that's just the bass. Oh, yeah. That's definitely going on the caught my ear playlist. Oh my god. I'm gonna share it, so you can all listen and look yourself. No, it was drew a few dicks in the bathroom. It was so harmless. They were cartoon. Now I'm full grown. I'm not allowed to do all the things that I want. But whatever floats your boat, I guess. Anyway, we're not gonna have the music on much longer. Uh, but no, I was just saying it's a good thing that they have this. So on TikTok, they released a new feature today, and I thought it was very interesting. I logged in, and there was an update for the live studio, and it had logged me out of every single chat system on my shared chat or my combined chat screen. Um, no, let's not pin that. Thank you. Um, anyway, uh, no, I know you're just being funny. It's okay. Uh, so on TikTok, like I said, they updated. So there's a lot of things that you can't say for their terms of service, like words that you can't say, certain topics that can't be discussed, stuff like that. They released an auto bleep feature today. So now, if it detects you saying words that are against their terms of service or their community guidelines or whatever, it will bleep your stream. However, if it is a repeated offense and it's happening common, then they'll ban you. So even though you're taking steps and using their preventative tool, it's still, but don't say it very much. And there is so much. If you've ever watched the shorts on TikTok, you'll see people saying things or putting in their captions like an eggplant or fork instead of another commonly used word. All of those kind of things. So I'm very interested to see how this works with how many of those words are blocked. Even some of the more sensitive topics that we talk about related to mental health and stuff like that are also not allowed. Yes, yes, it is. And now, thanks to a couple of pushed buttons, it looks like that one is permitted for the day. Yay, censorship, right? And that's like international censorship, so it's even more messy. Okay. You added two words that were blocked. I'll take a look at it. Don't worry about it. I'll manage that off stream. Um, yeah, I never add the terms because of other things. Sure, we can talk about it. Either in the community hangout or in the mod chat. Uh, yeah, I don't need to worry about that here. It bothers you that talking about serious stuff and using cartoon language in it. Yeah, exactly. Um, Using language that does not convey the actual point of what you're saying is very difficult, and every other platform permits the discussion. Um, but every other platform already has like this is not for kids, or I want to age restrict this, or I want to put certain classifications on it. TikTok has not had that. Although I did notice that they've started putting, they'll send surveys as you're scrolling through stuff and say, is this appropriate? And it now does have a, this is appropriate for 18 plus. So I'm sure that we'll just get flagged constantly for 18 plus because, we exist. But I would rather get flagged for existing than not, you know, like not have the option that is. Um, your brain not happy time makes you want to push the bucket down the road. Yeah, that's fair. You're sure you'll find other blocked phrases. Just give you a few more streams. Yeah, yeah. There'll be plenty of them. Okay, let me drag the big chat over so I have the full. And I don't want to look that far over. Okay, cool. Yes, as I said, we're gonna play some Hollow Knight tonight. So we are playing a randomizer, because of course we are. Uh, but we're gonna be playing a randomizer in Hollow Knight with a little bit of a twist. You gonna chill out before you get heated? That sounds good, especially this time of night, just in the wind down zone. Um, I should actually let me look this up real quick because I want to remember anyways. So, is that really how they? That's all you tell us about it? Um, so the requirements that are on this channel, you have to have some level of phone and email verification. Um, so that is required. And then auto mod is not listed here. I mean, I know how to use auto mod, but I just want to know its levels. Here we go, level 2. Okay, so level 0, there's no filtering. Only terms that are in your channel's blocked terms will be blocked with automod, and it's basically off at that point. Level 1 is some filtering on discrimination and smart detection only. Level 2 is where we have to uh, have it. Ain't no way you're getting verified for anything. You can't be trusted. Sounds good. You're already in. You're fine. But no, it keeps out some of the trolls and stuff like that because new accounts that haven't been of a certain age or following for a certain amount of time and all of that. There's limits to it, and we're at the lower end of those limits, but they're still in place. And I know that prevents some people from popping in, but that's okay. Level 2 is some filtering on discrimination, sexual content, smart detection, and more filtering on hostility. So those are really the focus. Yes, it includes certain words sometimes, but the main reason for those detections is around discrimination, sexual content, or hostility towards various groups. So we let through most of the messages because we don't necessarily want to censor the discussion, but we also want to keep in mind that, actual messages of hate and actual messages of hostility and things, those we do want to catch. So that's all. And then when we're streaming a mature content category, or we have Sammy on the stream and we throw on a content classifications, then we open it up and it's just, we can all say whatever we want because we're in an 18 plus environment at that point. So that's kind of how I treat it here. Like I said, when I first started streaming, I was all about, I'm going to be a wholesome streamer and we're going to do all these things and be family friendly. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm not, I don't want to do that. I do that enough in the day-to-day life. I'm good. Thanks. Very wholesome. Uh-huh. You get it. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into actually playing some Hollow Knight, and we will hit the button over here. We are not playing Unpacking today. We are playing Hollow Knight. What is Hollow Cocoon? All right. We will kick over here to this one. I wasn't live on TikTok, Shree, but I should be now. So hello, TikToks. We got to get the other game capture up here because it's not in the right place yet. And then stop our music that we had playing on the other side. Good. It's off. We are good to go. And we're going to start a brand new game. We'll wipe out this 11-minute one. And we're going with a randomizer. So for our randomizer settings today, our randomized items include the Dreamers, Mask Shards, Geo Chests, Maps, Soul Totems, Boss Geo, Skills, Vessel Fragments, Relics. We're leaving out the Whispering Roots. We're leaving out the Grimkin Flames. We are including Lore Tablets, so we'll have to check all of those. Our Charms, Pale Ores, Rancid Eggs, Grubs, Geo Rocks are all included. Journal entries were not. That's where you have to kill so many of each enemy and deal with the Hunter. We're not going to randomize that. Our keys are shuffled. Charm Notches, Stags, Lifeblood Cocoons are all in there. We're leaving out Boss Essence because I don't like to include stuff with the Dream Nail if we don't have to. And then the Junk Pit Chests, just because we have to go so far to get there, we're leaving that off. Then we don't have any required skips included. That doesn't mean we can't do them, but they're out of logic. We are randomizing our ability to swim, our elevator pass, our nail. We have split claw, split cloak, split super dash, and we've added in the egg shop. We are not randomizing focus. And the reason is that hides our ability to heal, and I'm not that good yet. But randomizing the nail usually results in pogo only at the beginning. So we will only be able to attack straight down, which makes it extra challenging. We've got some cost randomization. We're going to leave this alone. This just has to do with how much charms cost, how many grubs might change things, all of that. Long locations, we have previews on for all of these just so that we can look at the menu and decide whether or not we're going to actually do the long challenges there. We're going to start at King's Pass because starting in other places can be pretty challenging. For starting items, we have none. So we are going to start just with Pogo. We do have extra platforms on that just helps us to be able to get out of some of the holes that we might fall into along the way. All of this is good. Duplicate item penalties. There's duplicated items. All of this. And that brings us back. Perfect. And then for... I don't know if it's on here. We have a whole bunch of mods on. As you can see, down the far side of the screen over there is a list of very small text. That tells you our whole list of mods from additional maps, bench warp, bingo board, bingo sync. The compass and gathering swarm are always on. And it should be, I didn't see it as I was going through here, but the chaos charm should be locked on as well. We have HKMP, that's not going to matter because we're playing alone on this one. We have Hue Shifter, which will make everything rainbow. The death counter, all of that kind of stuff, and the damage values. So yes, definitely get good at this point. And we're going to start normally. Okay, so yes, the Chaos Orb is on at all times. It's locked in place. It's a free charm. Do I think I will be streaming on Friday? Shri, that's a great question. I don't know yet. I'll have to let you know. Um, well, I really don't know yet. Um, so yeah, I will definitely let you know when I do. Um, it's the last Friday of the month. Got to do another community game night. Ooh, now that's a good point. So probably not this Friday, but we do need to do another community night soon. Okay, so the Chaos Orb, as you can see, is already doing different things. It is constantly changing, and it essentially is 3 charms. We don't know what 3 charms those are, and it shuffles them every few minutes. So right now it's Grub Song. Why do I not remember you? Currently is Grub Song, Sprint Master, and Long Nail. So we have a little bit longer attack. We run faster, and we get a little bit of soul when we get hurt. But it will change up constantly. So yeah. Yeah, we picked up a Wanderer's Journal right away. Now we've got Dream Shield, King Soul, and I don't remember. I love that I don't remember the pictures of some of these. But Shri, definitely stay tuned for game night information. I don't have anything to say today, but I am working on some details on something. It is a few weeks away, so there will be announcements and all that. Oh, that was dumb. Besta, hello. How's it going? Ooh, we get a pale ore. Okay. Oh. I like that I managed to hit it and get hit at the same time. Got some lore. Well, hello, Sammy. Kiora from class. Mm-hmm. More lore. Well, hello, Sammy and classmates, probably. Sammy just got caught. Off with her head. Now get back to class and pay attention to what you're supposed to be paying attention to. Oop, you were far behind and didn't realize. Oh, no worries. They can't hear it, but we'll wonder why you're grinning. Perfect. Well, I hope you have a wonderful class. Thanks for stopping in. So all the things. Sammy, if you're still listening, I thought I was going to sew for just a little bit last night, and I grabbed my sewing machine. Well, my sewing machine's next to me, like literally right here. But I grabbed the apron and I fill up a bobbin real quick with some pink thread, and I only filled it a little ways. And I was like, well, I should fill a full bobbin. I don't like doing bobbin chicken. Not realizing I need the same pink for this dress that's on the dress form too, so I could have done a full bobbin, but I didn't anyways. And I go to stitch, and I run a stitch about halfway along, and I'm like, wait a minute. The thread in the top needle is missing, not my bobbin. I didn't run out of thread. The thread managed to wrap around underneath where the spool was, and it got stuck. Like, to the point where it stopped feeding thread. And so I did an entire stitch with no thread at all. So now I have to fix that. So that was my fun little thing last night while I was watching a movie. I was like, oh, yay. So many times, right? Yeah. The funny thing is, I usually have a different holder. There's two different like spool holders, and I usually use a different one that doesn't have that problem, and I don't know why, but I left that one in my room, so it's not in right now. All right, let's get our maps up. Maps are on. Make sure our benches are not pre-activated. I found I had settings that had all benches turned on and all stags preset to be available, and I was like, what is going on? But it was throwing my logic off so badly.
Bapanada.
Bapanada. What have you got for us, Zelda? Some Geo? Yes, please. You've got Sharp Shadow for 2. Okay. We can't dash yet, but that'll be fun. Wings Glide is a skill upgrade. We don't actually have those enabled, so they won't do anything for us. She's got a purple egg. Very nice. And the standard stuff. Am I working on making another dress? What a question. I did say there's a dress on the dress form, didn't I? No. I am not working on making another dress. I am doing some alterations. One of the things that chat redeemed like a year ago, before my life became chaos, was a cosplay stream. You got to be a student. Good job. Go learn things. But chat redeemed a cosplay end game, and it's for Princess Peach Showtime. So that's how far back this is. I have the game, and I got the costume, but unfortunately, I'm a little heavy, so I need to modify it. And so I have the dress on the dress form. I have it cut, and now I need to stitch it back together. Oh, I hate doing this. No, I'm not doing this. It's not worth it. We'll come back when we're not just pogo-y. Hi, Myla. Oh, we got Snail Soul. Some Geo. Today, you're learning you need more sleep and to remember your meds, ADHD. Another day having difficulties. Oh, no. I have Snail Soul. Oh, good. We're off. Everyone take your meds if it's time. Yes, we don't have a med check here, but that is a great idea. Oh, Snail Soul is back. Oh, that's mean. I don't want bouncy guys when I have to pogo. I can only hit for 1 damage. That's better. Ah, that thing is mean. I mean, that's what the Chaos Orb is for, but still. Oh, that was like the best time to get Snail Soul. Ah! Get it. Or not. Woo! Is that for the quill? Okay, that was not an important thing, but check's done. Whee! We've got anti-gravity now. Let's go see what Grub Daddy's got in store for us this time. Whoa! All right. At 5 grubs, we get 30 Geo. 9 grubs, 26. 1 grub will give us a soul refill. 9 grubs is the distant village stag. Okay, so that'll be progression. Resting ground stag at 5. Lurian at 11. Okay, so we need to stop in here at 9 and not necessarily after that. And then hive blood for 2 at 15. Okay. And Corny, what have you got for us? Mouth stag. Okay, sure. Wait, do I need that one? Oh, that'll open the door. Yeah. Like most games, you have very little context for any information. Your game's bubble is so tiny. Oh, no worries. So if you haven't played Hollow Knight, then a lot of what we're doing won't necessarily make sense. Sweet! We got our fireball. Okay, no worries. The lore is very thin. Essentially, we are a bug who somehow escaped a spot we shouldn't have been able to. And we are now fighting through a land that has been ravaged by infection. Barely watched it other than Grand Pooh Bear speedrun. Okay, well there you go. So yeah, so that's the basic. We are fighting our way through a land ravaged by infection. We don't even know what is going on. Like our character doesn't. We're essentially, the bug is bred without a soul to be a vessel that can be filled with the infection in order to contain it. But we were not the chosen one. Somebody else was. And they have been holding on to the infection, but unfortunately it has started leaking out and the land is still ravaged. The king is gone. Everything is wonky, to say the least. And now we're here, coming back into the land and learning and working our way through to essentially unlock the door where the previous vessel is stored so that we can defeat it and either take its place or defeat the infection, whichever the case may be. we got right now? Sprint, shrooms, and shape of moon. So we want to be the vessel for infection. Sounds like some gremlin shit. Yeah. Let's save the land and make things better. What we got here? Thorns for 1. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't really have any room to work there. I like that I got up where I was going, but let myself fall again. Oops. Oh, this one's the worst. Got it. That one's usually a geo rock, so we don't have to stand in there. We're not the colonizers. We're trying to be the whole colony. Something like that. Yeah. You get the lore through a few little cutscenes and then these lore tablets that we're going to see all out of order because I've randomized them. Dream Shield for 1? Sure, for 50. Why not? Soul Eater for 2. We're not gonna be able to go back this way. So in the version that I'm doing, you can see that the map has a lot going on here. A big part of that is that it actually shows like where all of the checks are in the game. Why is my brother calling me? One moment. Okay, sorry about that. I did not tell him hi. Yeah, everything's fine. No, he was calling about an idea that he'd called me about a couple of weeks ago and wants to figure out how to make it a reality. So I was like, let's actually have a meeting and not a phone call. And so I let him know when I'm going to be in town. So when we can get together and do that. But we have to figure out like when that's all going to work and other stuff in life. Mainly because the day that I'm going to be in town, they're going to the lake. So we have to figure out how it works. Wait, I just got wings? Oh, shoot. We have vertical movement. We've got fireball that I keep forgetting that I have. That door's open. Does that little bug thing crawling around have the trans pride colors? The tick-ticks or the trans? Uh-huh. Oh, we got snail sold again. Oh, that's going to be painful. Let's save that and just go for the bench. We're about to go after the false knight, but yeah, that one has the trans flags. Ooh, we just got stronger. Oh, did we get unbreakable strength? Is that what happened? Yeah, unbreakable strength. What else do we have? Dream shield, shape of own, steady body, soul eater, and thorns. Dream shield actually could help us here. Adds in 5. Excellent. Having the chaos orb is definitely making this a curious challenge. Shape of Boots 4. Soul Eater is 2. We're going to want Soul Eater. Because we're going to be using our spells so that we can have some horizontal attack. What just made me jump so high? Oh, there's one check up here in logic. We've got anti-gravity again. Not a fan of anti-gravity. I can never remember how high I'm gonna float. Whee! Okay, no more anti-gravity. Much better. We have Grubberfly Elegy, which is fine. I don't think we can beat him in 2 minutes, but... Whoa, we got Speedy. Why didn't my spell not fire? Oh, we got Marissa's audience. Nice. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Ouch. I didn't have a dash. That was not good. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. I swear. Fs are okay. Yes, the thing that's floating around me is the Dream Shield, and it does do damage. That one will actually stay there now because I actually have that as a real charm. What didn't happen? Exactly. I keep forgetting that I have wings too. This is crazy. Blurred. Come along, babies. I feel better about this one. Hi, Piper. Thank you. Hey, this time we're actually at full health, so that's great. Ooh. What a long reach you had there. Oh, you dropped a rock on my head. How dare. There's our ads on the Twitch side. Little exploding baby showed up just in time. I just tried to dash out of that like I could. That shield is fantastic. It does damage, but it also protects us. Oh, we got Snail Soul again. Only one damage at a time. This is so slow. There we go. Little exploding baby would make a great band name. Picked up a grub and a Wanderer's Journal. Which festival that I've worked with would be a good fit for Little Exploding Baby? Probably Timber, because Timber has the widest variety of musical range. Possibly Folklife, but it would be a specific showcase, and we'd have to find like 2 other bands that would be similar to Little Exploding Baby so that we could put together a proper showcase. But I could totally see them on the Vera Project stage. I'm like, I don't even know what type of music they are. I just assume that would work. Can I get through here? Maybe. Oh, that was terrible. There's nothing like Little Exploding Baby. Of course, they have a very unique sound. So I'm guessing that they're punk. That's fine. Nope, I can't get through there. Okay. Make sure it doesn't think that that's in logic. It does think it's in logic. Why do they think that I can get up here? Welcome back from the ads, everybody in the Twitch land. I was able to break this one. Oh, I had Blubberfly Elegy when that happened. Dang it. They're punks, but you wouldn't say they're punk. Well, maybe a little. I love how this fictional band is like coming to be here. This is wonderful. We got anti-gravity again. I wonder if the game knows enough to actually look at what charms I have for what is in logic right now. Obnoxious, but We can get those few down below. By the fungal waste. Oh, I didn't even go over by... Well, that was dumb. Let's go down by Sally. Classic three-piece act. Oof. Is the lead singer playing guitar or bass? Where's the drummer? For those of us joining us on the other platforms, we're talking in Twitch about the Little Exploding Babies, which is... Oh, I just had one, but apparently it's gone. The charm that I had there, the glowing womb, creates these little babies. And, wow, we already have a vessel. That's fantastic. Lead singer. They're versatile like the Eagles. They're all lead vocals. Perfect. So I had to ask Bob forgiveness. Another one for those of you that don't know, I partnered up with a friend of mine, an old roommate, and we do weekly musical listening to a specific subgenre, and then we talk about it. And we've been going on a little worldwide journey. We went through Germany, we went through West Africa, we went to Latin America with some metal mariachi. But this week was my week to pick, and might not have been the nicest choice, but I've got a friend that's in a band that they kind of do this, like, it's yacht rock, but it's new. And there was a little bit of a resurgence a few years ago, so this week we're listening to modern yacht rock. Well, thank you, spiders. Bloom Cookie, thank you for the likes. Good to see you. Hi, Sally. What have you got? You have a Mastard for 8. Pick up some Geo. Queen Station Stag. Okay, we're getting a lot of motion. Is that... Oh, that's wall climb. That's fake. I have a mod that turns on extra abilities, but I don't actually have them enabled. So they're in the game, but they don't do anything. We've got a Hallownest seal. We've got a grub for 410. Some lifeblood masks, but that's... we don't need. We're just picking up the Geo for the most part. And then looking for any deals. We've got a grub for 260. We'll definitely take that. We don't need maps. Shaman Stone for 3. It's only 145. Yeah, we'll take that. So Sally has 3 mask shards for us and a charm notch. We have to have 10 charms before we get there. This is fine. We're doing a Hollow Knight randomizer, but then we have an addition tonight where the Chaos Orb is locked. I cannot remove it. So we are randomly getting 3 charms. We don't know what they are. Right now we've got Lem's Strength, the Defender Crest. Oh, now those are gone. Now we've got Marissa's Audience, Snail Soul, and let's get Sly back up to his store. What is that third one? Oh, it's Snail Soul and Snail Slash. Okay. Oddly enough, they got their name from just using the names Little Jeffrey McDaniels on the drums, keyboards, bass, and vocals, Exploding Derek Saginaw on the guitar, sitar, keytar, and handpan and vocals, and Baby Olson on the bass, oboe, flute, and vocals. Holly, I am loving this imagination. All right, that's our second master shard, right? No, our first master shard. Okay. We don't need them right now. We're going this way. Nice, we have temporary interest. Okay, so we still don't have any way of attacking up. Hopefully it is not trapped inside of there. So we've got those few down by where Corny was at, and then I think we head into the green path. Just to make this as easy as possible. Apparently we had Thorns of Agony for a moment. Oh, I can go up here. Oh, maybe I can't. I think I need claw. Yeah. Yeah, I actually need claw. Okay, never mind. Even though it thinks that we can do... thinks that we can do the shaman and the balder, but we can't get up into that area, so I need to figure out what that trick is. Well, thanks for opening the door for me. That was an easy one. I like that there is a mod for the Grimchild called Grimchild STFU to make it stop making noise. I don't think there's any checks in this one. Maybe right at the end. Low ceiling, thank you. You love this game? I know. and how are you doing today? You do like rainbow puff clouds, right? If only more of the puff clouds were rainbow. I guess there isn't a check in this room. Aw, poor little grub. You can go home now. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, that check's actually in the next room. I think this one's over here by you. Yeah, a couple of lifeblood masks. Do I want to go the traditional way? Yeah. We don't have to, but it just feels like the right thing to do. I also don't like that I can't cut these. But luckily we have wings, so we don't have to. Oh, that's right into the spikes. Whoops! Floor's blessings for 0. Would you like 22 geo for 60 geo? No thanks, corny. There go our lifeblood masks. I think it may be time to trim the nails back. They're longer than they've ever been right now, but they make typing a pain in the ass. That is understandable. Is this your first time like growing them really? You said they're longer than they've ever been, so obviously at least first time with them this long. I remember my first time getting acrylics, one, that they hurt. But yeah, that learning to type. And then because typing is my job, I got square tip ones. Rockagoth, hello, hello. Welcome in. It's such a fun game. We've got a randomizer going here. So everything is not where it's supposed to be. We have our wings and our fireball already, but we also have a mod that locks the chaos orb on, so we can't remove it, which means it's randomly giving us three charms that we don't know what they are. And right now it is snail slash, quick focus, and glowing womb. And every few minutes it changes to another random 3 mods or 3 charms. So we never know what abilities we're going to have tacked on here. How are you? I've been enjoying your TikToks because you've got a bunch of the Tekken ones up now. That's been really cool to see. That one I think is in the next room back. They've been fun to do, I bet. Well, we'll go get this bench. Thank you, thank you. It has been a while. Oh my gosh. I'm back home most of the time now, which has been... It feels very strange to me, but it's good. I spent almost all of May, June, and the first 2 weeks of July not home. Like, I was not home for more than 48 hours since April. And I came home not this past weekend, but the one before, and I've been home since. Like, it's been really nice, but really weird. Because I'm just like, I feel antsy being here now. Like, well, I'm not supposed to be here, right? So I'm struggling to just sit and be still with myself for a minute. But it's good. It's really good. I got out to the Summer at Sam Olympic Sculpture Park last weekend and saw Midnight High and Babes in Canyon. And I might be going again tomorrow night because they do the free concert series out there. And tomorrow is Instant Crush and who else is it? Linda from Work. So they're kind of like pop rock songs or pop rock musicians. And they've got a couple of food trucks, and it's just fun to be out there at the sculpture park at sunset and listen to some music. But I'm like 50-50 if I'm going there or... So we'll see. The weather has been so good. Yeah. And I'm, of course, encouraging everyone to go. So let me know if you go. It's actually going to be really cool. So they've got it this week, next week, and then the following week. And it all ends on August 10th. That's totally fair. But it's every Thursday until for the next couple of weeks, and then finishes on August 10th, which is a Sunday. And they're doing a fairy fest. That's an added skill that we don't get. I'm struggling with the double pogo there to get the actual hit. That's fine. Yeah, this week, like I said, is kind of pop punk. Next week is hip hop themed. And then the week after that is the Passenger String Quartet with special guests. So I'll probably go to that one too. I'm thinking we have so many different things going on now because we also have sun doesn't set here until like 9. Yeah, it's just before 9 now. But we also have at Seattle Center the concerts at the Mural on Friday nights, and Saul is going to be playing that one. I need to double check what day that is. I think that one's in August, but I need to check anyways. How many checks did I just leave? None. Oh, shoot. It helps if I pay attention to what's going on. Yeah, Seattle in the summer is phenomenal. Like, not just for the weather, but like for everything that's going on all over the place. I guess there was a paddleboard rave at Gaswork Park like a couple of weeks ago. I missed that one. I was still talking about Summer at Sam. Summer at Sam is finishing on August 10th, like I said, with Fairy Fest, which is just like all-day fairy-themed things. And then they're finishing off with the DJ and producer who actually streams on Twitch. I think it's Hana is how she actually pronounces it, but Hana wins. So I was like, if I'm in town, I might pop over for that one too, because just one more day and get my fill before the fall comes back. All right, let's try this again. Okay, I know I attacked there. Oh no. No, don't give me snail soul right now. Or snail slash. It's so mean. Whew. Okay, we got our shade. Did Silk Song ever get a release date? Not officially. I did see that they, like, everybody thinks it's going to be 2025 right now. But I haven't heard a hard release date yet. I feel like I should just save up all of my PTO until it comes out. Like, sorry, boss, I have to go. So maybe this year, hopefully. Yeah. YouTube has it on their categories. They have it listed as a 2025 release. So I was like, that's kind of interesting. I'm like, my first time through Hollow Knight took me 80 hours. Silk Song's supposed to be a little bigger. So yeah, I need a whole week. Oh, I'm speedy. Another upgraded skill, but not an actual skill. Yep. The King's Brand. Okay, well, we can get into some deep content now. Is it really, you still haven't gotten through the game? You got stuck on the Grim Troop. Oh. Well, I won't give any spoilers. I've seen people take a little over 100 hours. I've seen people do it faster. Doing randomizers and all of this because you might get items quickly. I've beat it in under 5 hours now. But that's with it modded and randomized and multi-worlds and stuff like that. But that is not a normal game by going through every territory and all of that. I would say a typical randomizer is probably between like 6 and 8 hours. This one I'm hoping takes me a little bit longer. I have my cloak, dash, all of that stuff split, so it'll take a little bit to dig into. But I want to go back and do like the Pantheons and Nightmare King Grim because I never did that. That might take me a whole day. Yep. I have not beat the Path of Pain. I've gotten to the very last challenge of it and not been able to cross that threshold. So despite having hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game, I have still not actually uncovered everything. You've got to switch over to mobile, make your way back to bed. Nerves be nervin'. No worries, you get some rest. That's much more important. was like, how do you still have hit points, but I'm only hitting for one? That is seriously kicking my butt. And chill and enjoy the vibes sounds good. Yeah, there is a lot in this game. Oh, Zote. Get over here and heal real quick. Oh, don't scream at me. Come down. Come on. Well, it'd be better if I wasn't getting hit each time. That's better. Another grub. Wow. We've been loading up on the grubs. Shade Soul. Okay, so we just got our upgrade on our fireball already. Wow. It's going to help with the Hornet fight here in a minute. Just Geo Rocks. We're going to be able to get in and out of this one. And we don't have to mess with them. Okay, that actually clears out this room. Fantastic. Grub for 140? Sure, why not? How much else is in here? 2 checks down below. We just have the 3 by Hornets, so we'll just go for Hornet. So we can still only attack with Pogo, but we do have our Fireball, and we have it upgraded. Plus whatever we get in Charm. So we do have Glowing Womb now. And we have wings, which you normally would not have here. Ooh, that just did 60. Sorry, Hornet. All right, Charm Notch and Crossroads Stag. And it sounds like we've got a grub and logic down here. Oh, we are speedy again. Back to the bench. We already have 9 grubs. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go back and see Grub Daddy. Because I think we were worried about 11. I think that's where we get Lurian. Yes, I stopped for the rainbow poof cloud. More Geo. Ten is fine. No more grubs. Which side was this one on? Oh, you are a grub. We're going to leave you right where you're at. It's fine. We'll be back for you. Oh, that's not cool. Because even though we have wings, because we have the blue moth wing charm currently on through the chaos mod, it's charging us 10 geo every time we flap our wings. Okay, those 3 are grubs. Those are checked. We don't need to go down below right now. Whoops. Excuse me, I'm trying to warp out of here. How dare. You're still here, by the way. You're plunking around in the background on your Game Jam project. No worries. All right, Sly, what have you got for us? Yes, let's get that Geo. Elevator pass. Hell yeah, okay. We don't need the lore. We're not buying grubs yet. Geo and grubs. That's it. Okay. Let's go cash in our grubs real quick. I like that now we have Milliball's blessings, so we're actually getting little upgrades. Or upgrades. Interest. And now it's gone. Geo, Resting Ground, Stag. Okay. We have 35 Geo at 12 grubs. Lurian at 11. We did stop just short. Hive Blood at 15. Okay, great. You're not so much here, mostly just queer? We love that. Excuse me, come here. I need to get this little tiny mushroom Geo. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yes, there's other stuff we can get here, but those are the main ones. Let's pop down to... So Hornet's done. What else do we have? We have Crossroads, Queen Station, Resting Grounds, Village. Oh, Resting Grounds for sure. Let's see what the Seer has for us. I like that that was a Geo Rock. That's nice. Iki for 56? Yeah. Well, Geo is not looking to be a problem. Okay, Soul Refill and Lore. Geo, Soul Refill. King Station Stag at 153. Yoni's Blessing at 819. Nails Master's Glory at 306. Okay. Go through the Dreamers, get whatever we get for here. Our one little check along the way. I want dash. Oh. Anti-gravity. Whee! This is scary because now I don't know the timing of my jumps. It's also very silly. Okay, no essence yet. We don't have dive yet either. Let's go to Queen Station. There's a few checks here. Well, there's a lot of checks here, but there's a few immediates. 120 for 17 Geo. No, thank you. I think I need Claw for this one. Yeah. Nope, that was where I wanted to be. Perfect. I just said we don't have dive. Well, now we do. That's the only check in this room other than the one across the way. It thinks we can get, but we can't pogo on spikes. So I don't know how it thinks we're going to do that. Corny's just down from here. Okay. Oh, Cornifer. Well, my soul is actually full, but thanks, buddy. You fear you must go. Your eyes are getting really droopy. No worries, Allie. Get some sleep and enjoy it. Yes, pleasant dreams to you as well. Oof. Oh, that hurt. Oh my god. Oops. Thank you for not making me climb up to get my shade. I was worried that they were going to put it up above. Oh, that was BS. Okay, we have all of our spells. When did I get... Oh, I didn't get masks. I got a Chaos Charm that just gave me a bunch of masks. I was like, what is going on there? At least I don't think we just got an extra 2 masks. That would be wild. Okay, one check we can get here. We still have to go up and around anyway. And it was lore. Oh, we can't get there from here. Okay, well, that makes sense. Guess we'll work our way down from here and hope for the best. Like that speed relative to Geo. Well, if we go back to Grub Daddy now, we are getting a Dreamer, so we'll hold off on that for a little bit. More lore. Okay, that was it. And I don't think we can get out of here yet. Oh, did we just get anti-gravity at a really convenient time? Hi, leg eater. Yes, you can have some Geo. And what have you got? You have part of the white fragment for 6? Ouch. Very expensive Hallownest seal. Lem strength for 0. Yes, please. It's going to make these relics really nice. I'm not going to take the 1,000 Geo one right now, but I will take that one. What? Oh, I thought it said Lem strength was 0. 4. I'll still do it, but I'm not as happy about it now. Liked it better free. It wants me to go to the right? Why? Oh, that's why. That was very conveniently timed. Thank you, Chaos Orb, for slowing down our spells. Okay, that door is now open. You're fine, I'm not going that way. Okay, there's nothing to the right. Hey, cloth. There's one up here? Wait. Well, yeah. Oh, it's up here. If you've never played Hollow Knight, you should know that it's very important to make the grub noises whenever you get a grub. I also love that Hornet keeps changing color. Like, not just with the room, but then shifting with everything else. If you've never played Hollow Knight, it's cool to get some gameplay. Yeah. Okay, we can now dash to the left. Ow. Our shield just made sure that that would hurt for us. Okay, that should clear that out. Yes. Big geo rock, not a lot of geo in it. And there's one up above here. Love it when I don't have to pick up a check there. Ooh, ouch. Okay, it looks like we have lots of checks that we can pick up in the village. That works. Let's get this bench. Yep, I used my shield to our advantage there. Another ability that we don't actually use. I really need to turn that mod off. Okay, we did clear that out. Oh, there was one down by Bretta, but we can go back for that afterwards. Oh, we conveniently got spiders. Oh no, if you're on the Twitch side, you've got ads. wonder if that's one of those words that they bleep out. Yay for anti-grav again. Oh, I think that was our first egg. Anti-gravity would have come in very handy here. There's still 4 checks here. No, not enough. How are those in logic then? It must be with the chaos orb that it just thinks that I might get something that would allow it. Don't worry, Bretta. We'll be back when we have a claw. That was a journal. Not the most helpful here. Okay, let's do this lower part of Green Path. See if we get any good checks here. Welcome back from the ads. Anybody that was stuck behind those, thank you for enduring those. Thanks for sticking around with us tonight. Was that a word? I think I was saying tonight, but I think there was an extra syllable in there. Of all the times. Ooh, we just picked up hive blood, though. Oh, shouldn't have jumped for that. Thank you, shield. Meow, meow, meow. Our strength is getting stronger. There's one more back here. Okay, now we're clear, right? Yes. the Chaos Orb, which we of course already have, and it's locked in place. Spiders, don't kill that. That bug is a friend. Millabelle's blessing for real. Very nice. Okay, any other checks here? No. But we have one just above us. Actually, 4 up here. 3 of them are grubs. We know that.
Yep.
Well, that was handy. Oh, we still have the one up top, too. And one down in the spikes, I think? Oops. Where is this other one? Oh, it's on the other side of this wall. Not like that. All right, we've got our upgraded dive now, so 2 of our spells are upgraded already. Somehow, oh no, we don't have the extra masks. We had extras, but we didn't actually have them. We have our left cloak, we have our wings, we have the King's Brand, we have 1 key, we have the E key, City Crest, Pale Ore, single egg. Lore tablet upper hidden. Lore tablet lower hidden. Okay. I think this is over 2 screens. For some reason I thought it was up there. Thank you. There we go. Dash Master for 4. And straight into the boiling Mountain Dew. And then this last accessible check should be just above us. In theory. there's no way through that wall. Or... no. Nothing to hit. Oh my god. It's right there. Shaman Amp for 2. Okay. Green path is, at least for now, done. We have a little bit that we could go after in the Howling Cliffs, but not much yet. We have those few in the village, but we really need Claw to get to them. Plus wings, left dash, left super dash, full claw. Spell air stall, plus spell cast spell. Obscure skips. Oh. We're gonna go to the BRB screen. It is after 9 o'clock and my dog is barking like somebody is at my door. We'll see you in just a moment. Let's get out of here and go to a proper pause.
I'm gonna shove you.
Why did you shove me?
Oh!
You shoved YOLO?
Sage, please! They don't have hats. I have a hat. The enemies do not have hats. They just have skulls.
The enemies have red on them.
Yes, look for red circles, not purple circles.
I love that she announced it.
I'm gonna shove you.
Look at that stance too, just like, let's go YOLO, come on.
Range.
Heather, breathe. Heather, breathe. Don't laugh. Heather, breathe.
I found spikes. I found more spikes. Shoot.
Do an upgrade on it and fill it up.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Well, here's a cow catcher.
Throw it on.
Ryan, would you like a ride?
Dude, we are decked out.
Yeah, we are.
Get my shield back.
Careful, avoid running over the gas pump.
That's what happens.
Max HP, a spike bursts out of the target, dealing magic damage to nearby enemies. See, spikes are friends. Alexa, play Baby Shark. Thank you for the $10. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Alexa, stop. I have to go down the hall and stop her. Whoever made that account. Well done on the team troll. I was thinking through it and I have the dark tunic and Midna's helmet, which reduce or increase my gloom resistance, which I may need on this journey. Whoa! What the hell? There you are. Take it as a sign of my appreciation. All right, welcome back. Thank you so much. Oh, Oh, interesting. Okay, fine. We'll see if that comes back. Interesting rule on the TikTok side, because the video for the BRB screen is not my camera feed and stuff like that. It will actually take it out of the recommended feed and will shut down the live stream. So I'm going to have to adjust that. At least adjust the feed that goes over there. It's fine on this side. They have a pause stream, so I might look into using that instead for when I go to BRB. Okay, we're done here. Oh, let's get out of the line of fire there. Okay, we already determined we're not going up there. We could get these checks. Oh, and we do have elevators, so we can actually go into the city now this way. Cool. Whoa. Super speedy and anti-grav. That's a combo. Where is that path down? I feel like that one check is up here and I don't know where. No, it's not there. Those other ones are up at the shaman. All right, in this way. This long empty room. Oh, right, this room. My shield recharge, I'm gonna need it. Yes, I am using my shield as a horizontal attack. All that for Geo. Okay, fine. Is there one more up above? I can never remember. Nope, that's it. Okay. Lore for 150? No, thank you. Whoops. right into the spikes. Oh, come on. I'll go around. I was trying to use my speed and pogo off of that, but no such luck. $24 geo for 200? No, that does not sound like a good deal. Okay, but we have a bench in the city now. What did we miss in the middle? Got the spikes. Oh, it's just Georock. Glowing womb sound is so gross. Don't mind if I do. Quick focus for 0. Okay. We're getting some good charms for no notches. Which is good since Lems is so expensive. Oh, there's no up here. No. There we go. Oh, this isn't where I wanted to be anyway. At least not right now. That's where I was trying to go. Let's heal up a little bit before we drop down here. Picking up Unbreakable strength on top of Lem's strength. Unreal. Let's not go into the spikes. Okay, so we got quick focus for free. What else do we have for free? Oh, maybe that's it. Oh, Florist Blessing. Which is another one that massively increases our damage, but only until we get hit. So that's for a better player than me. Oh, we've got our snail. Well, had. It was only there for a moment. Found the spikes. Perfect. Well, let's go upgrade our nail. I think we can actually get 2 upgrades here. They're still pogo only. You can only dash to the left.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Give me that good cutscene, Nailsmith. I cut it short, sorry. We'll let it play this time. That's better.
Garadel Akari.
Now we cannot swim. Doing 24 damage now. Very nice. We have some bonus hearts out there, or masks. Is there a bench here? No. Wishful thinking. There's the other cutscene. Very important one. Oh, hi, Hornet. That door's closed. How does it think that we're getting there? It has Soul Sanctum. Oh, that just did 72? Wowza. Oh, because I've got Florist Blessing from the Chaos Orb. That is a massive increase, like 3 times the damage. Wow. Okay, there's one over here, though. Just a Georock. There's an open door here. There we go. Perfect. Might as well go down and unlock the door. We won't be selling anything to him, so that doesn't do us any good. Oh. We don't have the claw, so we can't go back up that way. Well, that's no fun. It's fine, we'll go around. much was Millabelle's blessing? 2. Okay. You do not think that I can get up there. Oh, just not that way. No, that's too easy. More lore. Do that one more time. Found a little caffeine in the back of your fridge and OMG, my brain feels normal again. Love this for you. Wishful thinking. Okay. It still thinks that I can get to all of these, which makes me think that there's a pathway here. I thought we had to hit it from this side, but maybe I'm mistaken on that. Let me try it before we call it here. That was a big waste of geo spot. Oops. Yes, we'll buy the bench. Okay, I can get here. I don't know why I thought that was one of the locked paths. What have you got, Corny? 15 geo for 90? No, we're not wasting it this time. Thank you for coming down. Okay, I'm not doing Soul Sanctum right now. Okay, so that's everything here. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay, so elevator in from resting grounds to the King Station. If Soul Sanctum with 3 checks, but not the last. Why not the last of them? Because we have dive. We must need claw for some of them. Interesting. Okay, we found the same thing here. These are kind of skippables. And we need to get them in order to get into the Mantis Lords. Oh, we do have the area under the resting grounds now. That's a good area. Okay, let's go there. We need a little soul. Can we even get some soul here? Wait, I have the resting ground stag. We can go anywhere else and get some soul. Yes. Do this. Well, that works too. See if we can get there before we run out of soul. Nope. That was wishful thinking. We go back. And we get rid of our shield. Not enough for that. Okay. We're not going to waste the blessing. Oh, that was confusing because it was part of the Chaos Orb, so it came off as 0, but was actually a 3. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Love Marissa's audience. Ooh, especially with a spider and that combo, that was nice. Oh my god. There we go. I was trying to attack normal. Sir Darren, how are you? Your head is not a nail. Pro tip. But look at how pointy it is. It's like 2 nails up there. suppose next you're going to tell me that's only a graphical presentation and not actually a physical thing. And yet, yes. Nail. Apparently my butt's not a nail either. What do they want me to do here? They think I can get through that. How? Oh, it'll open with that now. Okay, that's good to know. All the geos. Anyway, how are you? It's been a while. Work's been busy. Same. Oh, this goes up to right there, yeah. You're going to see LCD sound system in Toronto in like a month, so you need money. Nice. It'll be a fun one. I should win the lottery and hook it up. Oh my gosh, that sounds like such a great idea. I'll get right on that. You only need 140K to go see LCD sound system? That thing had a lot of hit points. You gotta buy a gutter machine, some ladders, a truck, some odds and ends. Oh. Make it an even 200. That's probably a good idea. Tools are expensive. Especially if you want, like, nice tools, you know? Oh my gosh. Can I not reach it? Excuse me, is there somebody I can chase through a tunnel? Anybody? I just need... Oh, apparently I just needed a running start. We have all 3 upgraded spells. We have very little mobility, but we have all the power. Be the only one that I give some winnings to where you make money back. You'll give me 1.1% interest. That's a hell of a deal for both of us. Let me just step into the spikes. Oh, right. Forgot you were there. Oh, handy that I had thorns in that exact moment. I have been all right, yeah. There's always, you know, those few things that we wish could be a little bit different, but those aside, things are good. I'm home for a bit without a plan to immediately leave, so that's been nice. I was saying earlier, it feels very weird. Okay, I guess... Oh, I'm still missing that one. How am I missing that one? I don't think I approach it from this side. But I don't know how else I approach it. Silk Song next month? Fingers crossed. That would be cool. I haven't heard an official release date just this year. So... I would love if it was next month. You a fake wall? Oh, you are. Well, we've got the disinfectant flasks, so that's nice. And the resting grounds is done. Unchecked on the soul totem. Okay, well, we'll go do that. Then it looks like Crystal Peak, just the lower part of it. We don't have our lantern. Oh, you know what? We can do that too. Okay, we have 2 spots we can check. So a couple more spots to play in. Nothing official, but your instincts? Okay. I will cross my fingers that your instincts are trustworthy today. They've got to be better than mine. A lot of soul to get through these doorways. This one's obnoxious. Come here, buddy. Just popping back in to say goodnight sounds good, Piper. Have a good rest. Geos. There's a grub up here somewhere. That's one of our mask shards. Okay. Wait. No, we just got a mask shard. I was like, I don't think that I did Whispering Roots randomized, so that should just be essence. Hi, Balder. An idol, nothing good. Well, shoot. Our dashes and claws are being very elusive. We have those three in the cliffs. We have this one in Crossroads that I can never remember. Oh, we have the one up top. I can get that now. I didn't want to do it earlier because trying to fight that thing with Pogo only is annoying. Something that swings a club overhead and only being able to attack it by jumping on its head. Not a good combo. It can be done, it's just a pain. There you go. Have a nice little nap. What do we have over here? Lifeblood masks. Not what I was hoping for. Okay. There's the one. There's three leading towards Brooding Moloch. Or we have more right below us if we go in this way for the peak. So let's do that. I don't have enough soul. Oh no, you're not there. Just needed the one. Oh no, I pushed my wings button too early. Oops. That's fine. We'll come back for that egg. Oh, I can't hit those. Amazing. Finder's Crest is 4. Ouch. For the few that we've gotten that are good priced, we've gotten a lot of 4s. Spore Shroom, okay. At least we're strong, so we don't have to sit there and mess with these for too long. Shy, hello, hello. You're just waiting for a bus. Now work is finished. Watching from YouTube. Appreciate that. Thanks for popping in over there. Dragonwing says hi. I have my shared chat for me, but for each... Well, I guess YouTube can see Twitch chat, but TikTok can only see TikTok, and YouTube can only see YouTube. I said that backwards. Oh my god. That snail soul is the worst. I'm just like, run away. Mark of Pride for 0. Okay, that I like. One more to check here, right? Oh, it's just a soul refill right there. Okay, so we just have the one more check down here that we have to go back and come in for. We have one more check we can do in the crossroads. We have at least one there. We have 3 in the Soul Sanctum. I feel like these 3 are the ones that I should go for next. When we do that next. Distant Village, we have 4. Correct. You can only see YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, you're the only one who can see the YouTube chat. Okay, Basin's actually looking really good. We have the Wraiths, so we can get that. We can get these because we have wings. We don't have claws, so we're going to have a little bit of a challenge hopping around there, but that's okay. And we do have the King's Brand, so we can get into the Abyss. Or at least this part. And we've got ads on the purple side. Oh, and we're getting into here by dropping down from resting grounds to the elevator, dropping and coming backwards through the city. That's what we have to do next. Ew. That's fine, but ew. We are missing so many skills. It's wild. HK Randomizer tonight, you take it. What's the randomizer? So the randomizer is kind of our standard set of randomized things. Everything except for like essence, whispering roots, that kind of stuff. The lore tablets are included. So there's a lot of checks. Not a ton of progress, but, well, not a ton of progression, I should say. we have a lot of charms already acquired. Plus, we have the Chaos Orb is locked in place. So we cannot get away from it. It's constant and constantly shuffling, which has been annoying at times. It keeps giving us the one where our attack is reduced to 1 HP. And so we have to keep running away. That has not been fun, but it's fun to have that there and just have that little chaos element. But we have all of our spells and they are all upgraded. We have our channeled nails, so that's 2 upgrades from the base. So we're doing well on our nail situation. We've already gotten a full vessel and 2/3 of our next one. I don't believe we've gotten... The mask shards are very weird, so I'm not sure that we've actually gotten a full mask shard yet, but we keep getting charms that add masks and like Unbreakable Heart or something like that. It pops through, it adds some, and then they stay for quite a while. So that's been kind of cool. That's part of the chaos. We do have Lem's strength, so all of these are very important, and we are very strong now. Except for when the Chaos Orb does this to us and gives us Snail Slash, which it is done right now. So now we only hit for 1 instead of like 25. But yeah, that's where it's at. And then we have done everything through the crossroads. We do have 3 checks here. Welcome back from the ads, those who were stuck behind them. Thanks for sticking it out with us tonight. We've got 3 checks here at the base of the Howling Cliffs, 3 on the pathway to Brooding Malek. We just cleared out the bottom part of the Crystal Peak. We've got most of the resting grounds has been cleared. We've been down through the city, coming down this path. So we've cleared out a big chunk of this as well. Although we do have 3 checks in the Soul Sanctum that we can get to. I think we can probably get to more because some of these are with dive. And then we have the E key. So we should be able to go here, but it says it's unreachable. So I'm not sure. We haven't gone to Waterways yet. We did go into the wastes. As you can see, there's a little bit of an area check cleared out there. But I'm not sure the skip I need to get into these areas. I'm guessing I just need to pogo and wings. And so I can probably go back through and get there, or even maybe drop down into it. It's just getting into this part where the switch is to get down to the Mantis Lords. So that part... Yeah, and then I was just looking like where I can get the most checks, and that would be coming back through the resting grounds, down the elevator shaft, into the city by King Station. Of course, unlock King Station while we're there. Actually, this is saying that King Station is unlocked, so I could go there. Zap my way across the city into the broken elevator shaft, take it down, maybe pick these up along the way, and then that will drop me into the Ancient Basin. We can get this bench. We can actually get Palace Grounds because we have wings. It's going to be a long walk across here, but we can get it. I think. We might need Claw. And then this suggests that we can do most of this area. I know that we need Claw for this one. We don't have Super Dash yet, so going across here to get to the vessel is not going to be a great fun idea, but we can pogo from this bench across So this is actually in logic. And then the abyss is in logic. So like this is our best. Well, this is our best path for the variety of checks that we have. Everything else is just a few checks here and there. But it's at least something. But we are at the bench here in the peak. And we are going to get out of here because it's after 10. And I could use some rest tonight. Let's see what's going on out there that we can raid into. I was asked if we're going to be back on Friday. Friday is a maybe. I don't want to say yes to it because I may end up going to another concert or something. So I want to leave that open as a possibility. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, I think I know where we are going. So for those of us on the Twitch side, we're going to raid over and see TransX Bombshell. They are playing Outer Wilds. So let's go show them some love. And you know we all love that game. For those of you on the YouTube side and the TikTok side, this is where we say farewell. So thanks for hanging out with us for tonight. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the gifts as well. Had an absolute blast. So glad that I've got the studio working a little bit better and behaving with the Stream Deck. We'll keep adding on to that, and we are adding on to the YouTube side as well. So stay tuned for even more functionality over there and some tips soon on what you can do to interact. But yeah, TikTok, we'll say goodnight. All right, they are all gone. And for the rest of you, like I said, we may or may not be back on Friday. We should be here on Sunday, though, unless something comes up. And of course, keep an eye on the Discord for all the latest news and what is going on. Yeah, I don't know what the future will hold, but we are going to continue on with some cool streams. I've still got the IOU list. I am putting together a plan for getting through it. So yeah, you should hear from me about that in the next couple of weeks, actually. But we are out of time, so we'll see you again very, very soon on your own channels for the many, many of you that stream everywhere we hang out together, and hopefully back here again soon. Until then, bye!